Hey y'all, Darius Rucker here. You know, a lot of people ask me, what inspires your music? And one of the big things is a strong sense of place. That's why I love my home state of South Carolina and want to share the awesome things it has to offer. From the beautiful mountains down to the sunny coast, it's got it all. Not to mention two of my personal favorites, great golf and amazing food. Come see why I love this place. Visit discoversouthcarolina.com.
You did something for the first time.
What up? It's Shan. This is a Cozy Boom. Welcome back. Appreciate you taking your time out. Maybe you driving to work. Maybe you leaving work. Maybe you just at home hiding from your kids. Either way is cool. Take your time. What I wanted to talk about was kid pat down items I don't want in my house. You know they be bringing in hella things, foreign objects, but we gotta pat them down at the door, or else you might step on it. We might see it. It may be crawling. Whatever you do not want in the house. What items does your kid try to pick up outside and bring in your house? We're discussing. All right, I got a list of things I already know off tops that I do not want in my house. Okay? I do not want any paint. Anya has an easel. I purposely keep it outside with the paint. Or I'll keep the paint tubes in the laundry room. Unless I'm painting my canvases in my house, late hours, locked in my room, I do not want paint in my house. No markers. I don't know who got her markers. I want to say my mom got her markers last year. And little by little, they're disappearing. But she tries to write with the markers on things where it cannot wipe off. On posters I have, like, posted up for her to learn numbers from or words, she writes on it. So I try to limit her with the markers. Crayons, I'll let her have the crayons in the house as long as she's sitting at the table. Before she leaves the table, I check her to make sure she doesn't have one extra. I put them up, or I'll have her just have it at the table and then I put it up. But she knows she's not supposed to have the crayons anywhere but in the kitchen. No Play-Doh. I tried to monitor her with the Play-Doh in my house. It did not go over well. It was in the carpet, or it was little pieces of it in the kitchen. As you know, her sister is crawling around. She sees every little thing. She tries to put every little thing in her mouth. Therefore, I have to say nay to the Play-Doh unless it's outside at your play table. Okay? What else you got? No small Legos. FYI, to any friends and family, do not buy my child Legos. I will punch you in the throat. Okay? No chalk. Chalk is for outside. I don't care. You can chalk up my driveway. I'll just wash it off with the hose. No chalk inside. Please. No leaves. Do not bring leaves in my house. I don't know what it is, but Anya is addicted to picking up leaves and showing me the shapes. I don't care. Leave that stuff outside. Please. Leave it outside because I don't need another reason to vacuum. No shoes on my carpet. Mainly because I have a crawling baby and I use the Bissell antibacterial carpet cleaner. I try to do it at least every other Sunday at my house. Just because she's crawling around and she's using her hands. And think about it. Where do your shoes go all day? Your shoes are in the streets with you. You walk in who knows what all day, and then you come and you trample that stuff through your house. Like, that's nasty. Take your shoes off at the door. Aria's dad sometimes will take his shoes off. Sometimes he just in my house with his shoes on. I'm just like, dog, you are not above the rule. Please remove your shoes. Anya, sometimes I'll catch her slipping, but I immediately tell her to go in the kitchen or take off her shoes. It's just a lot of germs that come with that. Yes, I Lysol down the house. Yes, I wipe knobs. Yes, I scrub out whatever needs to be scrubbed out. But I just don't want to have to do it as often if it's not necessary. No rocks. Ugh, Anya picks up rocks. And she tries to keep them, and when she's not looking, I throw them away because I don't have time. No insects. Anya's the only insect that she's interested about would be the worm. So when I'm like planting flowers outside, sometimes I'll find a worm and I'll show her, and then she'll expect for the worm to stay one place. But I haven't caught her trying to sneak like lizards in the house because there's baby lizards around my house, or just little petty insects. Haven't caught her yet. Knock on wood. No neighbor kids without parents say so. I do not want kids on my swing set in my yard that I have for the girls unless your mother said so. I do not want you in my house unless I know your parent and your parents are cool. Like, I don't want that liability. I do not know you. I know my kid think that you're fun. That's cool too. But no, you cannot come over. That's just another child that I have to do something with that I really don't want to do. Oh, excuse me. I'm so tired. I'm working on 3 hours of sleep, y'all. Your kids, just make sure they wash their hands with soap. I was talking to a doctor the other day, and she was saying how using a lot of sanitizer when it comes to kids, it sort of makes their immune system immune to fighting off germs when you're using too much of hand sanitizer. Get that out. So use soap. Just use it. She said use it the old-fashioned way. Use soap and water. Wash their hands. I Lysol down the knobs in the house. At night, I'll dump their toy bin and Lysol and wipe that stuff down. I'll wipe down places that you wouldn't think to wipe down that a child would touch, like the edges of the door, the baseboards, cabinets, not the handles, just wherever on the cabinet because they try to open it, the fridge handle. I have a lot of magnets on the refrigerator, so I wipe them down, I soak them, I bleach them, I put them back on there. What else? Outside, I try to clean off her play table a lot. I had to go in another room. Somebody actually wanted to use one of these meeting rooms to do work. I don't ever want to do work at work. Anyway, what else was I saying? Yeah, use soap on their hands because they're nasty. But I try to dump the toys, spray it down, wipe it down, all the kitchen stuff. Wipe down the sides of the chairs because they touch it when their hands are dirty or clean. Wipe down the mats, the mirrors. Aria's hands are always on my mirrors. Books. I Lysol the front of like hard books down. Kids are just sneaky. And whenever you tell them not to do something, it's like they take it upon themselves to do it anyway. So just take extra precautions and pat them down. No paint, no markers, no Play-Doh, no outside yard objects. If she has like a ball or a toy that I made an outside toy, it remains an outside toy. You cannot bring it back in the house. She tries to take stuffed animals outside, and I always catch her. But either way, I wash their stuffed animals and stuff when I'm washing clothes. So the other night, she was like, "Mom, Why you always washing her Peppa Pig blanket all the time? You always washing it. I said, because you always want to take it places. And then it be picking up there, wherever you take it, dirt and scents, and I don't like it, so I wash it before I give it to you. I said, and I'm going to stop making you take blankets to people's houses because I'm tired of washing it. Like, she was really, like, upset with me about me cleaning her stuff for germs. But anyway, yes. What are some things that you pat your kids down that they try to bring in your house? Because I'm curious. You know what I'm saying? I'm very curious. Because I didn't even know what else I need to be looking for when I pat her down. What are you trying to bring in here that you should not be bringing in here? Y'all already messy. You know, keep a clean house. Keep it germ-free. They'll be sick less often. You'll be at more peace. You don't have to be sniffing around your house for certain scents that shouldn't be there. And I don't let her eat food anywhere but in the kitchen. So I'm never finding candy behind the couch. I'm never finding food under her bed. I'm never finding crumbs anywhere. Because you're just not leaving the kitchen. Have some rules and regulations about that. And you'll live peacefully. All right, I'm sick of these interruptions while I'm trying to record. But anyway, I'm practically done. I just wanted to do the rundown on, the things that I pat down my kid for in my house. Figure out what your kid is trying to bring in your house and pat them down. It's going to keep your house clean, fresh, and at peace. Any suggestions, hit me up at Twitter on CozyWomb, CozyWomb@gmail.com, and I will hit y'all up soon. I got an episode coming up. It'll be quite interesting. I think it'll help us all. Till then, this is Shan. Thank you for listening to Cozy Womb, and goodbye. Gotta go do some work that I don't want to do to finish my day. Deuces.